talk about perfectionism. Perfectionism is what a lot of high achievers wear as a badge of honor. There is no doubt that perfectionism can lead to lots of achievements. Some of you might be nodding your head at this time, and that is why I want to stop you here. I want to invite you to ask yourself, at what cost? And if this question surprises you, let me explain. Do you know what the real root of perfectionism is? Surprisingly, it is low self-esteem. It is the low self-esteem that drives a person to want to be always best. The best student, the best employee, the best mom, the best dad, the best child. The reality is that we are all human. As a human, there is no always anything. Remember, there is no always best mom, best dad, best boss, best employee. And that is a myth that you have created and believed all along to cover up for your own low self-esteem. Now I'm going to take you one step further from here. When you're given a task, any task, as a high achiever with perfectionism tendencies, you will have three options. You will do it on time and the best you can, probably with some iterations to make sure it is the best. You will procrastinate because never is a good time to start, or the stars and moon and all those things are not in alignment, or you will not do it at all. You will find an excuse to avoid it. Now, these scenarios might seem very different to you, but in your brain and mind as a perfectionist, they will have the exact same impact. And I tell you why. Let me explain. You put scenario one, let's consider that. You put your heart and soul into it and do it, and then after you're done, you will shrug and say, oh, everyone does it. It is not a big deal. You downplay that you did it and even start criticizing yourself as why and how you could have done it better or faster. Your self-criticism snake comes out. Now imagine that you've been procrastinating and ruminating about it all the time, but you don't do it. Again, your self-criticism snake is all out there smiling. Now, in the third case that you don't do it at all, you still have excuses. And whether real or fake, again, your self-criticism snake is all out there. The result is simple. What happens with anything, when anything and everything leads to dissatisfaction and self-criticism, what happens? You get depressed and never can really feel fulfilled. Your self-esteem goes lower and lower, and this becomes a more vicious cycle because you're trying hard and doing a lot, but your satisfaction is suffering more and more. Does this resonate? Well, if it does, join us on our next series of workshops. This time, we are exploring the subject of should versus joy, and DM me to receive information on how you can join us. Thank you.